Sepanjang Ipti Shubona Raksam nggak sih berapa ya? Sisi berapa? Dalam nggak sekolah tadi apa?
dalam
Gare parking. Gare parking. Menjelang bangi-bangi itu bahasa kuah gare parking ini. Belum.
아직 있었고 못하는 납사 야만데니 간투비싱도 이스그라나 크라비아 그리고 그냥 정말 sakkan ikon 못하는 납사 뭐 보너스가 제망은 없나하 못해라 이소박 끝이나 아니 뭐 나스병 그대가 온데에 야 판단 못하고 아르와 장신도 동아 제 그때 만나 예수모요 가스럽고 파치나 뭐 보내가 아로얀 장사선 어떤 온겐 반 아시면 거기 있을 거긴 지 못보데 장급 번호바 번호치 소방이바 마이카요 넣었다만 겐 지가 그 구바라 착속에 그리고 면 예수모요 나지만 사판티안 가스럽게 야만디 거기 있었나 이소로
Isona ontus kanyang kopa kekuatan gen ini geman ini solo di betengo ang asjiwat rangko makwata simang seo dongan sadengi mana onani rangko semongna hajinam
na simang ni gisepo tanggapa isol genang ene wan na simang ni magkango ni ko kanan rang aro hit rang aro ferit rang aro girgas rang aro amor rang aro jebus rang ko aro kapchong motgen ene wachin na simang wigen nibu aagmat ni gatel ni kubong ni niyam ni sunduk na
And God brought them through the Red Sea. And they were on the verge of entering into the promised land at Kadesh Barnea. Promised land. But before they could enter into the promised land, before they could enter into a new faith. But remember, all of God's promises comes with a condition. And what is the condition here? That we must consecrate ourselves to Him. What do we mean by consecrate? Consecrate means to devote and dedicate ourselves to God. For His purposes. And on this very last day of this conference, I want to briefly talk to you about crossing the Jordan. I want to talk about the amazing things God has in store for you and me. But to remember what God has for us today, I want to place before you 5 terms or 5 themes just to remember for us. How did they cross the Jordan River and enter into a new great blessing? 5 important principles, 5 important themes we can learn from Joshua chapter 3 to 5. I would say in English, which you can very easily remember, number 1 is concentrate. Number 1 is to focus upon something the Lord is telling us today. Joshua brought all his people, hundreds of thousands of people, and they were camped near the Jordan River that was flowing to its full capacity. For 3 days they were camped there. For 3 days they were looking at this impossible scenario. And after 3 days, Joshua sent the officers toward the camp. And the officers told the people, they said, when you see the priest carrying the Ark of the Covenant go before you, you need to follow the Ark of the You remember the Ark of the Covenant was a requirement God gave to His people. It's a beautiful big box. And 2 cherubims with their wings outstretched that are carved over them. So for the people of God, the Ark of Covenant represents 2 important things.
isoni mandirangna yang nyam sundukara menggeni ko misoka.
Number one is the presence of God.
Skangpa wan isoni dongphani ko.
Wherever the Ark of the Covenant, they believe that the God's literal presence is there.
Jiumo wan nyam sundukongchina wan isol donga ni wamang bebera.
They actually believe between those two wings of the cherubims that the Lord would meet with them when they come before the Ark of the Covenant.
Wamang ngi bebera wa solgaman sirap grang badai ngko iseponi isol mongsa dongphani bani.
So that is why there are so many scripture verses that talks about coming under the wings of God.
우리 문사 방아 사비 보트랑은 isol
너 친구 양플렌즈 babadam kita yang kan cuma bazar kita
Doang pribadi.
dok nama
Tak nak dah. Mari kita lagi bazar ni.
bazar mandi din ha mami dia ketuk-tukan
Mandi di jam mungkin mah.
Paking di seba
Betul begitu.
paking di seba Gari di gari, gasi. Parking. Babadam market, ini pil. Babadam ni pil yan, ini kisah keperang. Ini bazar. Yang tadi amudi, baik macam suka main. Garu pada sel-sela. Kita di baik pada suki gen. Guiragri na. Terus mandi guiragri.
Wisram ko kelo. Belum
Guiragri na jok dimang kita cingari askagen.